Hey everyone, Heartless here, bringing you guys another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void daily match. Today it is going to be a Terran vs Zerg on Ruins of Seras. I'm actually really excited for this one because it's got one of my favorite Terran players spawning on the bottom right hand corner playing as our red Terran. It is Polt! I love this guy. Polt is such a great player. And spawning in the top left hand corner playing as our blue Zerg, it is Soulkey, who is also a fantastic Zerg player. Probably two of the greats in their own respective races. This is going to be a very good match. And let's talk about this map. Let's talk about Ruins of Seras. So Ruins of Seras, it lends itself to a couple things. Number one, being able to take a good, strong third base as long as you have good map control. Now, granted, I think that kind of goes with any map. If you have good map control, you can take any base that you want. However, especially on Ruins of Seras, it's really nice to be able to take this base because it gives you a little bit better positioning. However, sometimes you may actually want to take the more remote position, I guess to say, as your third, because sometimes it's a little bit more safety. It's a little bit more of a safety net to have that one, to have this base be your third, just depending on your situation. But in either case, it makes it for an adjustable third base that you may want to take. Okay, Soulkey having gone with, I believe it was Hatch Gas Pool, I believe. Yes, it was Hatch Gas Pool. So pretty standard opening from Soulkey. As for Polt, we are seeing no gas. No gas in his build. This is going to be Barracks Expand. So Marine Expand, no Reaper Scout. That Reaper is really nice to have, but Polt probably does have something up his sleeve in the idea of what he wants to do with not having gone gas early. He does, however, go double gas now. So, interesting play from Polt having no gas beforehand, probably just to be able to get the command center out just a little bit quicker, and now being able to fully saturate both refineries. This actually looks like some type of timing, maybe two base all-in timing attack. Possibly because, yeah, he wanted to get that command center out really quick. And so with that having come out a little bit quicker, it is going to set up his economy specifically for some type of attack, possibly around, I don't know, maybe 6-7 minutes. That's a very finicky timing depending on what he's actually planning to do, whether it's going to be bio or possibly heavy, I guess maybe double Hellion production for a while. I'm not exactly quite sure. However, with Soulkey, his base still no third base as well, but he does have, excuse me, he does have link speed on the way, which is good. Link speed is definitely going to be crucial in this match because how big Ruins of Seras is. Ruins of Seras is quite a large map, if I do say so myself. So it is always, well, no matter what you're doing, it's always a critical thing to get. And holy cow, that was 20 Zerglings just a second ago in production from Soulkey. Oh my goodness. This, okay, Soulkey just gonna go ahead and move right across the map with link speed and try and get something done. However, Polt at his base is beginning his wall. I don't know if he's gonna be able to finish the wall in time. He doesn't have enough minerals in order to be able to finish off even this side. So Soulkey might be able to come in and just start attacking like crazy. And the lanes start coming up, and they're going to get us around on the bunker, and I think the bunker is going to fall. A couple of Hellions do pop out because it was double Hellion production, but the bunker is going to fall now, and possibly even getting the Marines. Yes, they do. They get the Marines, they get both Hellions too, and these lanes are just starting to go to town on Polt's economy. He's lost, excuse me, he's lost a lot of SCVs at this moment. And oh my dear goodness, this is ridiculous. These lings have been doing a lot of really good damage. Let's take a look at what has happened. 14 lings for 8 SCVs, 2 Hellions, and 3 Marines. I would take, for 14 lings, yeah, I would take that. I would absolutely take that. Also being able to get a couple more SCVs, and maybe even a few Hellions while he's at it. Holy cow. Soulkey doing so much damage. 12 SCVs have died now for Polt. Oh, this is terrible for Polt because he still hasn't put down his third command center yet. There's still no third CC. This wow. this looks like it's put quite the damper on Polt's plans as of right now. And Soulkey behind this, having taken his third base, getting a Baneling nest, getting a few more lings out, and pretty much just covering all... wow, I can't talk tonight. Sorry, guys. Covering all of his bases and doing a fantastic job. Okay, the scan goes down for Polt. He does see what's going on. However, he doesn't see this. That is a big tell that he missed, along with double Evo chambers and the Spire. So this is going to be Lean Bleem Muta from Soulkey. And Polt, if he is going to have any chance at this, I would think that he needs to get that third base up and running, and he needs to get it running yesterday to be able to have a chance of doing anything here. Because I think he was trying to go for some type of timing attack, but now unfortunately, because of that attack from Soulkey, with all those lings killing so many SCVs, that puts a damper in his production because his economy is a little bit less than what he would want it to be, especially considering he's almost half the worker count of Soulkey. Soulkey is just droning up behind this like crazy. This is what you do not want to do as a Terran or Protoss player against Zerg. You never want to let the Zerg player sit back on their side of the map and be comfortable. And Polt now is going to go ahead and go with the double medevac drop here. And if he's going to have a chance at this, he has to do some pretty good damage against the economy of Soulkey here. I would hope that he might drop maybe the bottom of the main. We'll find out here in just a second, though. The Hellions are going to start driving on in. Get one little pot shot off on the Queen. Just nothing else right now. Polt flying on over into the base, and Soulkey should be able to move. Yeah, all right, Soulkey's right there to greet him. Comes right in on the Marines as they start dropping, and Polt is going to have to get out of dodge. He's going to have to come on back, and you know, a disaster averted for Soulkey. So at this point, I think Soulkey is sitting in a very commanding position. He's beginning to get his Mutaflock up. He already had, excuse me, 3 Mutas in production. Yeah, they're starting to come up. Okay, and the Baileys start crashing on up, and oh my goodness, take out every single Marine. The only thing that is left are Hellbats. What did he lose? He lost 3 Banelings for 14 Marines. As a Zerg player, I would take that any day. Any day of the week. What great connections for Soulkey with his Banelings. And Polt still on 2 bases. No third command center at all. At this point, Polt, the longer this goes without him getting a third base, the more this is becoming an all-in from him. Here we are at 8 minutes, and he's still on 2 bases with 37 SCVs at 8 minutes. Polt has to attack. He has to do it now, and he has to get some serious damage done, and possibly even expand behind this. But look at Soulkey. Soulkey's ready. He's coming across the map. And as the Lings start coming over, they're going to spot the... excuse me, they're going to spot the Hellions, but the Mutas should be able to drive them away. Polt has to do something. Either expand, take your third, or go now. And this is a very delicate situation. Also, Hive on the way. Hive is on the way for Soulkey. He is getting so many upgrades. He's getting all of the upgrades. Look at his production. It's ridiculous. 2 macro hatch, sorry, this 1 hatch here, and a macro hatch having gone down now as well. That means Soulkey's production is going to be off the charts, whereas Polt right now still on just 2 bases, and both bases are oversaturated. He does, I believe, right now technically have a stronger army, but the thing is this: if he loses any of them, that is an army that is going to be so incredibly difficult to replace against Soulkey having losing anything. Okay, the Lings are going to come on in over here, and they're going to start taking out everything, and the Liberators for Polt are gone. Both Liberators are dead now. A few actually kind of lackluster Baneling shots for Soulkey, but as Polt comes across, it looks like he's going to get another chance, and the Banelings are going to start rolling in, and they start crashing against everything, and all the Marines are dying. There's hardly any Marines left, a few Hellbats, and now this is the point where Polt's production is really becoming his Achilles heel, and everything for Polt is beginning to just die. And Soulkey in a very commanding situation now, up by almost 60 supply. And Soulkey is just going to start mowing right over this army for Polt. And there it is. GG from Polt. Very well played by Soulkey. Very well played. I was actually really intrigued by Polt's his attempt at that. It looked like a timing attack. Just a 2-base all-in. I was very, very intrigued by that. But unfortunately for Polt, oh man, those links were just so good. Taking out so much of the economy of Polt to limit that production. Very well played by Soulkey. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. If you did, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Please remember to follow me on Twitch, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Please also remember to go check out EnigProductions.com. He's the guy that turns out the music at the end of these videos. He's an awesome guy. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.